All right. All right. No, it looks like volume's working, so that's good. All right, I'm just going to tag everyone that is in the break. Hopefully, everyone can come. I think there's a couple that won't be able to make it, which is fine. I will pick for them based on the value. I know this product just came out, but I quickly looked, and it's pretty much the same as as any other 25, 26 breaks. So yeah. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. While I finish tagging everyone in here, thanks for filling this up. Wasn't sure if the hit draft was going to work, but it looks like it's going to work. So, or of course, not look like it worked. So I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Hopefully we pull some nice stuff out of here. All right, there we go. I also dropped the link for YouTube if you want to watch on YouTube. The chat is live, so if you are over on YouTube, come say hello. All right, we'll give it a couple minutes for people to come. Hey, Norman. We are 2 weeks away from the end of this summer giveaway. So I don't think there's any new products coming out, but I will try to put up at least a break a week. Try to put up two just so you could if people want to get in on the giveaway, get in some last spots. They certainly can. All right. I know some will be coming in a little bit later, so what I'll probably do is I'll give a tag to those who aren't here or aren't live, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can comment on YouTube as well. But we're gonna rip the boxes first to see what cards we have, and then we'll run the random right after here during the live. Yeah, doing good, doing good. The summer's flying. Summer's really flying. We had a card show that was here last weekend. Did pretty good, especially for sports. Usually, Pokemon is the name of the game in these shows. But yeah, no, we did really good. Samuel, what's up? No Zilla autos in this one. None in this one. All right, here is our inner right here. Ryland's kind of here. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, I will definitely tag people that are like once you get the draft started. I'll definitely tag people. But I think we are good to go. And I did tag everyone that's in this break, so yeah, right. We'll see. We will see. All right. There is our inner case. 15 boxes per inner. I have no idea if the other inner was cracked or anything like that. All right. I like the new design of how we can actually open this product. So makes the reveal a lot more better. one that's stuck. There we go. There we go. Empty box. All right. Here is our clear cut. Looks like they're all. Oh, we'll put it this way. Oh no. That doesn't matter. We'll put it all like this, like so. There we go. 15 boxes. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip open all 15 boxes, see what we have. I'll lay all the cards down here, try to show all 15 at once. Yeah, the old VHS box. I know, it's pretty cool. So I'll try to lay it all here. As you can see on your bottom right-hand corner, there's the list. So the name list is right there. So here are the people that are in the break. We got Chris Brown, Ryland Taves, Greg Lyons, welcome to the breaks. Dustin McQuarrie, Matthew Patrick, welcome to the breaks. Danny Kohler, also welcome to the breaks. I think, did you get any spots in the last break? No, I don't think so. Welcome to the breaks. Well, I mean, you have joined, but welcome to the giveaway. Christopher Sun, Joe Chin, Jason Barbosa, Matthew Patrick, Ryland Taves, Christopher Sun, Greg Lyons. This is Andrew James on spot 14. And then Danny was spot 15. So there we go. I'm opening our own blockbuster, right? So at the end of this, we will copy this name list. We'll go to the list randomizer, put the names of the list randomizer. We will roll a dice, 2 dice, 5 or more. And then that's how we'll determine the order of the draft. All right. So let's get back to this. All right. I think we got most of the people here. We got 13 people watching. So let's start. Here we go. Bring this closer. Here we go. Box number 1. Good luck. All right, guys. Open sesame. Here we go. Card number 1. 140 out of 299, Jack Williams for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Jack Williams out of 299, rookie auto for Columbus. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna obviously put a team bag on it, and then we'll just place it right there. And then before we do the draft, we'll go through every single card. I know it looks kind of blurry on the screen, but we'll go through every single card. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Box number 2. All right, here we go. Sewing sideways for the Boston Bruins. UD Canvas signatures, Michael Callahan. Michael Callahan for the Boston Bruins. All right. All right, box 3. This is for the Chicago Blackhawks. We got stars in the making, Ryan Green. Ryan Green. Yeah, I'm liking that they're using the black border one touches this time around. All right, Ryan Green. That was box number 3. All right, box 4. All right, here we go. Wow. Talk about a name from the past. We got Starscape Craig Janney. Craig Janney, wow. Craig Janney with the, I don't want to say it, but that's a really, really ugly auto. Yikes. Craig Janney was a star way back when. Craig Janney. St. Louis Blues. Fun fact, he was traded to Vancouver, but didn't want to come. So Vancouver traded him back to St. Louis and ended up getting, I believe that's when they got Cliff Ronning and Sergio Momesso. I believe that's what the trade was. I know, right? That auto, even a 5-year-old could do better than that. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Sammy. Must be something going on there. All right, here we go. Box 5, 1/3 of the way in. Ooh, nice. I know some people will be going for this. Stars in the making. Zeev Buium. Zeev Buium. Stars in the making. Definitely probably the best card in that first third. The Zeev Buium. So there you go. Those are your first 5. All right. Move on to the next one. We're into the middle third now. Brett Hall, yeah, of course. Brett Hall. Maybe Adam Oates. Ooh, nice. This is an update, hence not the black border. We got a rookie auto of Cutter Gauthier for the Anaheim Ducks. 24-25 clear cut. There we go. Definitely one of the top end hits you want to get for rookies. There we go. Cutter Gauthier. I think we had our best 2 hits come out the last 2 boxes. Zeev Buium and Cutter Gauthier. All right. Looks like it's getting better. All right. Next card. Out of 299, 119 out of 299, Matthew Robertson. Matthew Robertson, rookie auto for the Rangers. That is 119 out of 299. All right. All right, next box. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a redemption. It is a redemption. There are 2 cards in this. The redemption will go with the card in the back, which is a rookie debut card. All right. Let's see if we can hide that redemption first. All right. Okay, one sec, guys. Get rid of the box. So the redemption will go with this card as well. So let's find out what's in the back first. There we go. Hey, not bad. Rookie debut, Michael Misa. Michael Misa, rookie debut. And behind that, clear cut base auto, rookie level 1, number to 299. Daniil Yurov. Daniil Yurov. That is for the Minnesota Wild. So that is a base rookie out of 299 auto. It will go with Michael Misa. So I'm just going to put it right there. So someone's going to get 2 cards. Should they choose to. The Yurov auto and the Michael Misa, which is actually not bad. All right, next one. All right, here we go. It's for the Sharks. It's for the Sharks. Cam Lund, retro auto for the San Jose Sharks. Right team, wrong player. Misa would have been nice, or even a Celebrini, even though it's second year, but there you go. Cam Lund. All right. Box number 10. Once again, guys, we will go through every single hit at the end before we run the random. All right, here we go. Justin Robida, UD Canvas Signatures. That is for the Carolina Hurricanes. So far, I would say our top 2 is the Buyam and the Cutter-Gauthier autos, both rookies. The third one, I'd probably go with the dual, the Yurov and the Michael Misa rookie debut. But here we go. We got 5 more boxes to go. All right. Let's hope for a strong last half. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, nice. We got a Blue Dazzlers Michael Misa auto. We'll take that. There we go. That goes into the top 3. Michael Misa. Don't worry, I'll go through every single card, Chris. Yeah, I pulled I put a Buyam. That's the one. All right. Here we go. We're getting to the end. Let's get one more big card. Big vet. How about that? Or retired player. Valerie Nikushin. Blue Dazzlers auto for the Colorado Avalanche. I hope it was a good vacuum. I hope it sucks well. All right, here we go. Next one. We got 3 boxes left. 3 boxes left. Come on. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. We got UD Authentics Matt Boldy. UD Authentics Matt Boldy. I'll try it on me. Oh, God. All right, 2 more boxes to go. Here we go. 2 more boxes. All right, here we go. Wow, nice hit. That's a pretty big hit. We'll take that. Not monster, but still really damn good. Nick Suzuki, non-numbered. Nick Suzuki. Habs fans will be all over that card if you're looking to resell. So that will definitely go in the top 5, I think. All right. 1 more box to go. 1 more box to go. Good luck. And then we'll go over the hits, run the random, and start the draft. Oh, God. Wet punch. All right, guys. Last box of the inner. Here we go. And we end off with the Stars in the Making Red, 18 out of 25, John Ferranucci. John Ferranucci. All right. Low numbered, but end off in a whimper. But there we go. That is our low numbered card of the break. All right, let's quickly go over the hit list before we run the random. All right, let's go through all 15 cards here first. 16, if you want to get technical, but there we go. All right, our first hit was a Jack Williams rookie auto, 140 out of 299 for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Our second one was a Michael Callahan UD Canvas Signatures for the Boston Bruins. Ryan Green, Stars in the Making for the Chicago Blackhawks. We got a Greg Janney, Starscapes for the St. Louis Blues. Stars in the Making, Zeev Buium, Minnesota Wild. All right, going on to the second row, we got an update from 24-25 rookie auto of Cutter Gauthier for the Anaheim Ducks, non-numbered. We have a Matthew Robertson, 119 out of 299 for the Rangers. We have 2 cards in this one. It is a rookie debut of Michael Misa. That is in the one touch. And then it is a redemption of Daniil Yurov out of 299 level 1. We have a retro auto of Cam Lund for the San Jose Sharks. And a UD Canvas Signatures of Justin Robidas for Carolina Hurricanes. Now our last half, we got a Michael Misa Blue Dazzlers auto for the San Jose Sharks. Valerie Nikushin Blue Dazzlers auto for the Colorado Avalanche. Matt Boldy UD Authentics auto for the Minnesota Wild. A Nick Suzuki auto for the Montreal Canadiens. And a John Ferranucci Stars in the Making, 18 out of 25 for the Boston Bruins. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and run the draft or run the random, and then we can get started. We got 8 people that are in the live right now, but I will tag you. All right, let's get in. Let's move the random up. There we go. All right, there we go. So we got Chris Brown on top. Going to copy and paste this list all the way to Danny Kohler on the bottom. Copy, paste. Right there. We got Danny Kohler on the bottom. Chris Brown on the top. All right. Let's run the dice. 2 dice. 5 or more, and that's how many times we're going to run the dice. Here we go, or run the list. Here we go. 3 and 6, 9 times. We're going to run this list 9 times. Top spot will get to choose first. Last spot obviously gets whatever is left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's double check our dice just to make sure. 3 and 6, 9 times. Here we go. Last pick, or last time we're going to run this list, and then that will be the order of the draft. Here we go. Wow, Matthew Patrick with two picks on top. Joe, unfortunately, on the bottom. Joe is not here watching the draft, but there you go. Wow, there you go. All right, we got Matthew with 2. So there you go. I'll copy this and put it into the chat. All right. There is the list right there. So Matthew, you get the lucky one. You get 2 picks in a row. What do we think are the top 3? Huh. Good question. Cutter Goche, Michael Misa, and if you're looking at rookies, either the Z Bouillon or the Nick Suzuki if you're looking at the vets. No, in no particular order. I just threw those names out there. So definitely it's your choice what you prefer. But that would be my, if you're asking me. If you are asking me, you can always ask me if you want to see a certain card. So, but yeah, if we're looking at the top cards, then yeah, we got the Misa, we got the Goche, we got the Suzuki, we got the Bouillon. I mean, those would probably be my top 4, and then probably the Matt Boldy and the Urov, just because you get 2 cards. Danny, okay, got it. Goche, okay. Cutter Goche is yours. Oh, no, that's Misa. There we go. Cutter Goche. There we go. And you have 1 more pick. Yeah, I got the Cutter. You got 1 more pick. You got 1 more pick. Okay, no worries, Chris. I will pick for you as well. The two Misas are, you got the one that's the auto, the Blue Dazzler is auto. And then you also have where you get two cards. You got the Danil Yurov auto. That's a redemption, and you get a rookie debut. So those are the two Misas. Misa auto. I was already about to write your name on that one, but it looks like I was right. All right. Wow. First time joining a break, gets the top two picks. There you go. Congrats. All right. We got Christopher Sun that is next. I kind of know where he's going, but I'll wait for him to say it. Okay, Christopher Sun, you are next. If you want to see any more cards, just let me know. I think he already wrote it down there that he wanted the Booyum, but I'm just going to look up. No, I did not say that my friend wanted Suzuki. I said that there will be Habs fans that will be looking for that card, but I do not know anyone that currently that is looking for Suzuki. Just want to make that clear. I know what you're thinking. Quick sell. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know anyone. I'm just assuming because it's, it's the Habs. That's why. Like, if he were to get that, I'm sure he could sell. But then, forget it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Booyum. All right. Booyum it is. All right. Booyum is off the board. All right. There we go. That is yours. Once we get the focus, there we go. That is yours. There we go. All right. Who's next? Andrew James is next, but he is not here. He wants me to pick for him. So we are going to go with the Nick Suzuki. There we go. All right. Next up is Rylan with the next pick. There you go, Andrew. All right, Rylan. Are you watching? Then after Rylan is Christopher Sun again, and then Jason Barbosa. Then Danny, who wants me to pick for him. And then we got Greg after that. Oh, there you go. What is left? Probably the next pick would probably be the duel, Yurov and the Michael Misa. I'm thinking. Um, out of the vets, probably Matt Boldy. Definitely Matt Boldy. The legend, obviously, it's Craig Janney, but I'm not sure. As for the rest of the guys, we got Valerie Nikushin, and then the rookies are pretty much a toss-up at this point. But at least with this, you get the two cards. You get the Yurov, and then you get the Misa rookie debut. So the John Farinacci is out of 25, but it's not a big name, unfortunately. Uh-huh. What do you think, Rylan? That's such an Asian move. That's such an Asian move. Did I paint my fingernails? No, I did not. I think it's just the lighting. I think it's just the lighting. I did not paint my fingernails. No, I did not. God, we're resorting to that, right? Talking about fingernails. It was the glare for sure. Okay, Ryland's taking the Yurov, the dual card. All right, there we go. Sorry, Chris. The 2-for-1 special is not yours. You're next. All right, Christopher Sun is next. And then right after is Jason Barbosa. Yeah, it's definitely the glare. Boldy. All right. Jason Barbosa is next. There we go. Yeah, I think so. I think so. There are there are people like who love hockey in Minnesota, so I think Boldy is probably the more expensive out of the two. Like I don't know anything about Faranucci, to be honest, and it is out 25, but I really don't know anything about him. I don't even know if he's on the team. If he's still on he's still on Boston. So Valerie Nikushin is Valerie Nikushin. Like the rest of the guys probably out of the rookies. I would say probably like the Ryan Green is probably the best one next, or the Cam Lund is next. I mean, it is San Jose. Maybe maybe he gets on a tear with Celebrini or Will Smith. I'm not sure, but yeah. All right, Jason Barbosa, you're up. Jason Barbosa, then Danny, and then Greg. Joe. Oh man, I'm so sorry, buddy. I pinned it. But unfortunately you got last pick. You ended up with last pick, Joe. Here, I'll copy and paste it again. Oh God. All right. I'm pasting the list again. There we go. There, I pasted the list again. And once again, Joe, I'm so sorry. The random was not kind to you on this one. Top pick ended up being this way, Cutter Gauthier and a Michael Misa. That was the okay. Jason Barbosa is going with the 25 of whatever his name is. Nice. All right. This is going to Greg Janney. I see Greg Janney here. This is going to Jason Barbosa. Yes, we got a Greg Janney. I know. All right. Danny is next. Danny, did you want to make the pick? Or you want me to make the pick for you? Danny did say earlier that he wanted me to make the pick, right? But I keep seeing him popping in and out. Just gonna double check. Okay, Danny did say to pick for him. Greg Janney. Oh man, I know. What are we gonna do with the? I think we are gonna go with the Cam Lund for Danny Kohler. At this point, we're going for potential now. All right, next up is Greg. Greg Lyons, you are next. If you need to see any of the cards, let me know. But Greg, you are next. Nope. We got this next. We got a Jack Williams out of 299, rookie auto. Michael Callahan, UD Canvas signatures. We got a Ryan Green, stars in the making for Chicago. We got Greg Janney, Starscapes. Matthew Robertson, horizontal rookie auto out of 299. The New York guy? All right. So there we go. Matthew Robertson out of 299. All right. The case hit, I think, was the Cutter Gauthier or the Michael Misa, one of the two, which all went to Matthew Patrick, who got really lucky in the random. So there you go. Those are probably the two best ones. Those are probably the two case hits right there. Interchangeable in my eyes. Which one those ones are? Who's next now? Rylan. Rylan is up again. All right, Rylan is up again. We still got the Valerie Nakushin, Blue Dazzlers auto, Jack Williams out of 299, Justin Robida canvas, Michael Callahan canvas, Ryan Green, and we got the Craig Janney Starscapes SPX auto. Those are the 6 that are left. Curious to see what's going to go last, to be honest. Okay, I'm just going to put these on the stands. I'll double check with Rylan if he still wants to pick or if he wants me to pick for him. And if not, then we will definitely choose. Okay, 1 second, guys. Give it a couple more minutes before yeah. Oh. All right. All right. Rylan is going to choose the Valerie Nakushin. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, next up is Dustin McQuarrie, who I don't think is here. I believe, let me just double check. Yeah, Dustin wants me to choose for him, so I will choose the Ryan Green for Dustin McQuarrie. So there you go, Dustin. All right. There you go. All right, next up, Chris Brown, who is also jumping on a plane, so I will choose for Chris Brown. And yeah, this is going to be I'll probably just have to go with the number card. 140 out of 299, Jack Williams. There we go. All right. Danny again. who is not here. So I think Danny will probably go with the Michael Callahan at this point. All right. Okay. Greg Lyons, you get to choose between the Craig Janney and the Justin Robidas. And then Joe gets the last card. There you go. All right, Greg, you get to choose. And then Joe gets the last one. Robida? Okay. All right. There we go. What's going on with my spelling? There we go. Greg Lyons. This one is going to go to Joe. I didn't. Yeah, I know. I feel bad. Craig Janney was a heck of a player back in the 90s. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go, guys. That is it for the break. Thank you guys for joining. I really do appreciate it. We'll just go through our hits again. So we got a Cutter Goche and a Michael Misa. Cutter Goche rookie auto, Michael Misa Blue Dazzlers. That is going to Matthew Patrick. And then next after that was the Z Buyam, which is going to Christopher Sun. The Nick Suzuki, which is going to Andrew James. And then after that, we got kind of got messed up here. Didn't dry off, but Ryland got the two cards. He's got the Daniel Yurov and the Michael Misa rookie debut. Matt Boldy going to Christopher Sun. We got the John Faranucci going to Jason Barbosa. This one's out of 25. Cam Lund going to Danny Kohler. We got the Matthew Robertson going to Greg Lyons. The Valerie Nikushin going to Ryland Taves. Should let the ink dry before I stack them up. Ryan Green going to Dustin McQuarrie. Jack Williams going to Chris Brown. The Michael Callahan going to Danny Kohler. The Justin Robida going to Greg Lyons. And then the last card is a Craig Janney Starscapes going to Joe. All right, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining the break. I really do appreciate the support. Next week, or maybe by the weekend, we'll post a big Pokemon break, kind of like our end of summer Pokemon break. It'll be a multiple boxes, random energy. So stay tuned for that one. We will post that. I will post another hockey mixer. I'll see if I could get some more clear cuts and put up another hockey mixer next week. That way you guys get chances to get into the giveaway, which is approaching the end really fast. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining and tuning in, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Peace.